Hi, Colin here from King Motors. You've clicked the link to our 2022 BMW X5 45e, and that's the important bit because that means this is the 3-litre 6-cylinder version of the car, and that is a work of art, that engine. The other thing about this one is it has a 24 kilowatt hour battery, so it's a serious piece of kit with amazing performance, and it just does everything extremely well. But the best thing we can do is get in it and go for a drive and look around it and all that kind of stuff. But before we do, I'm going to kindly ask you to like and subscribe, please. It makes a huge difference to a little channel like ourselves in the algorithm. We get to sell more cars, which means we buy more cars, and I get to make more of these videos because that's what I really like to do nowadays. But that's it. Yeah, from here, let's get inside and we'll take a look. So inside the cab of this one, this is where it gets pretty amazing. She's got this gorgeous, it's like pleated and quilted leather seats. It's all perforated. It's really high-end thing. The cab of the car is absolutely fabulous as well. The dash layout, should I say. Now, it's similar to BMW's design style, but it's just elevated a little bit. Like, everything is real metal under touch. It's got the massive big plinth screen here in the middle, which it has all the stuff you expect. So it's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, it's got a reverse camera. We've got the most modern gauge binnacle. Again, you expect this with it, you know, completely adjustable, all that kind of stuff. But a big lump like myself, I'm 6'1" and a little bit overweight. I'm so comfortable in here. Like, I'm perfectly comfortable in here. And the other thing about it is, with this high vantage point, it doesn't feel huge. It's not intimidating. The other things it has heated seats. You'd expect that, and it's got the full memory position electric seats on this side. So yeah, and the electric steering wheel. But yeah, of course, like it's a pretty significant thing, and it's madly impressive when you're in it. So the next thing we do from here is we'll take it out for a drive, and I'll show you how it goes down the road. So here we are out driving the X5, and the first and definitely the most striking thing about it is the vantage point you get as you go down the road. It's fantastic. You sit a good foot, I'd say, higher than an iX35 or a Qashqai or a Tuscan or something like that. You're really sitting up there. So yeah, it's quite cool. But if you want to drive the car quickly and for handling and that kind of stuff, we have ride height modes in the car. You just put it into sport and down it goes on its hunkers and lowers all the center of gravity and makes it handle super well. And the other thing then, when you're driving down the motorway at like 100 kilometers per hour, it'll do that too. It lowers itself down. You don't even notice that it's happened, but it improves your fuel economy, and it improves your handling and just the stability at high speed. So really clever and really alive. The other thing about this one is it has the 24 kilowatt hour battery, which is colossal. That's huge. And with 24 kilowatts of battery, this car will easily do 60k. I've seen some reports of like 75 if you nurse it around. It's so really good. And if you're driving it as just pure hybrid with the engine on, and you've got some mixed driving on motorways and dual carriageways, etc., you're going to get like into the 30s in MPG, which is fantastic comparatively to the older ones. These were doing 10 and 11. So it's really good that way. The other thing then as well, it has that BMW's famous straight six B58 up the front, B58e I think on these. I'll correct myself in writing if I'm wrong. But it's just amazing. It's so buttery smooth and lovely and linear. It just pushes along effortlessly. The motor and the engine combined create just shy of 400 horsepower, which is significant, as I'm sure you know. But it's the torque, it's the way it delivers its torque, as it just oozes down the road. It's fantastic, because torque is the real number. Horsepower is old money now. Once you've got an electric motor in the mix, torque is where it's at. So yeah, it's a fantastic thing. It's full of all the creature comforts you could want. You can drive it around the city guilt-free and economically, which is just amazing. And as I said earlier, a big lump like me fits in it. So if you are a big lump like me and you have big lump children, they'll all fit comfortably too, and so will all their bikes and prams and buggies. Fabulous thing. Yeah, so that's kind of it about the car there. I'll stop talking about it there, and I'll just move on to us, just to let you know a little about who we are. So we were one of the first ever second-hand dealers to be SIMI registered years ago, and now if we're not we're one of the highest Google rated car dealers in the country. We'd love you to read those, just see how other people got on with us, and they're all real. We don't court anyone to leave us a review, never ask for them. They're just completely natural, they just grow there by themselves. But that's it. Yeah, I'll leave it there. On a final note, if you see the video on YouTube, there will be a link in the description. Click it and it will take you back to our ad to show you more about the car and how to contact us and finance and trade in your own car. And if you see it on Facebook, there's a grey bar under that ad. Click that grey bar and it does the same, it brings you back to see us. But that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope I showed you some of the truly lovelinesses about this car, because I just love BMWs and I love Jeeps and I love 6-cylinders, and it's got all those. But that's it again. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you soon.